Prime Minister Narendra Modi rolled out the health coverage for all citizens aged 70 years and above, irrespective of their income status, under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. The coverage will benefit an estimated 6 crore citizens in about 4.5 crore households. In an 8-hour gun battle on Monday between terrorists and security forces along the LOC in Jammu's Akhnur sector, Indian Army's dog Phantom lost his life. The Belgian Malinois dog, who was just 4 years old, drew enemy fire while helping troops close in on trapped terrorists, sustaining fatal injuries. Uttar Pradesh government is gearing up to host the first Diwali at the newly built Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple with the aim of creating a new world record this Diwali. The state government said it will light 28 lakh lamps along the banks of the Saryu River. Spanish President Pedro Sanchez, along with his wife Begoña Gómez, participated in the Diwali celebrations in Mumbai during his India visit. During the festivities, the Spanish president and his wife lit diyas and set off some crackers to celebrate the festival and ate the good old Indian mithai. American First Lady Dr. Jill Biden and President Joe Biden hosted Diwali celebrations at the White House, inviting Indian Americans from across the United States to attend. This was the couple's last Diwali celebration as President and First Lady. With Election Day near, Biden praised Kamala Harris, calling her smart, tough and experienced at the event. As the U.S. election nears, Donald Trump urged Christians to get out and vote in this year's election, warning that religion is under threat in this country, a serious threat. Trump, while speaking at the National Faith Advisory Summit in Powder Springs, praised conservative Christians as key part of his administration. Ballot boxes in Oregon and Washington were set on fire with incendiary devices in what authorities believe are connected incidents. The two arson incidents, which occurred near the Oregon-Washington border, are also believed to be connected to a third ballot box incident that occurred earlier this month in Vancouver. A severe hailstorm hit El Ejido in the Almeria region of Spain, causing significant damage to vehicles and property. The sudden and intense storm brought large hailstones, some reportedly the size of golf balls, which shattered car windows, dented vehicles and damaged rooftops. In a bid to address the persistent external financing issues, Pakistan has formally requested a supplementary loan of $1.4 billion from China, as the cash-strapped country has already used the existing $4.3 billion Chinese trade facility. This request follows China's recent extension of the existing trade facility and a currency swap agreement. Hit hard by China's deepening demographic crisis, thousands of famed kindergartens have now been closed as enrollment of children dropped sharply across the country due to a significant decline in birth rates. The number of children enrolled in kindergarten declined for a third consecutive year, dropping by 11.55%. French President Emmanuel Macron and Moroccan King Mohammed VI signed new accords in Rabat, strengthening existing relations between the two countries as Macron visited the North African country. The signing ceremony took place in the presence of the two leaders, and agreements involved issues such as railways, water, education, agriculture, culture, investment, energy transition, wind energy and ports. Bolivia's government has rejected claims by the former President Evo Morales that it ordered a targeted attack on him. Morales says his car came under sustained gunfire on Sunday night in Cochabamba region in what he condemned as an attempt on his life. But Bolivia's Interior Minister Eduardo del Castillo said the former president's convoy had fled an anti-drugs patrol, during which his security team fired at the police and ran over an officer. Iran and Israel traded threats at the UN Security Council on Monday, with Iranian Ambassador Amir Said Iravani condemning the strikes on Tehran at the weekend. Iravani said Iran has the inherent right to respond to the attacks, while Israel warned of swift and decisive consequences if it did. Russia and the United States traded accusation on Iran's role in the unrest in West Asia at the United Nations. Addressing the Security Council, Russian Ambassador Vasily Nebenzia said Israel is intentionally raising tensions with Iran despite signals from Tehran that the country is ready to refrain from further spiraling confrontation. Iranian German prisoner Jamshid Sharmad, who was kidnapped in Dubai in 2020 by Iranian security forces, has been executed in Iran after being convicted on disputed terror charges. 69-year-old Sharmad was one of the several Iranian dissidents abroad in recent years, either tricked or kidnapped back to Iran as Tehran began lashing out after the collapse of the 2015 nuclear deal with world powers. On to sports now. The New Zealand Cricket Board has confirmed that Kane Williamson will miss the third and final test match against Team India in Mumbai. The Kiwi batter is still recovering from an injury that he sustained during New Zealand's World Test Championship series against Sri Lanka last month. Pakistan have named Jason Gillespie as the head coach for the white ball formats. The decision came following the resignation of Gary Kirsten, who stepped down as Pakistan's limited over coach just 6 months after taking up the job. Australian wicketkeeper batter Matthew Wade has announced his retirement from international cricket. After earning over 300 caps for the Aussies, the 36-year-old talisman will be joining Australia's coaching staff for their T20 series against Pakistan. In football, Manchester City midfielder and Spanish star Rodri has won the men's Ballon d'Or award. Rodri winning the world's best player award did come as a surprise to many, as Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. was widely seen as the favourite for the honour leading up to the ceremony. It's a double delight for Spain as Rodri's compatriot and Barca playmaker Aitana Bonmati won her second successive women's Ballon d'Or last night. With this, the 26-year-old Spaniard has now joined teammate Alexia Putellas as the only woman footballer to win the honour on 2 occasions. Manchester United are reportedly close to appointing highly rated Portuguese manager Ruben Amorim as their new head coach. The development comes just hours after the Red Devils sacked Erik ten Hag after a series of very poor run of results. Spanish tennis sensation Carlos Alcaraz has revealed that the record prize money at the Six Kings Slam in Saudi Arabia was the big motivation for playing in the tournament. According to Alcaraz, he earned more than 1.5 million over 4 days at the tournament. The Golden State Warriors have confirmed that its star dunker Stephen Curry suffered an ankle injury and will be missing at least the next 2 games. The 4-time NBA champions had picked up the knock during his side's defeat to the Los Angeles Clippers on Sunday.